Okay, dudes, I'm excited about this one. I did some yard work for my neighbors, and she'd been in the hospital for a while, and they couldn't do their yard work. So I went over there and I just did the yard work. And lo and behold, they gave me this Honda 4.0 pressure washer. Now they told me that the hose, which goes from the output of the pump to the wand, is broken or gone. But now that it's been sitting for probably more than 2 years, we're just going to check and see how bad the gas looks in the tank. We'll check the oil, and if it fires, we'll go to step 2 and put a new hose on it. So just bear with me. No, there's some gas in it. No, if it's not too yellow, we don't know. I have no idea. Oh boy. Look at that. I don't know if you saw that, guys. Pardon me, one hand again. So that was the gas inside the gas tank. So now not only do we have a hose that's missing, but we have a fuel system that's full of that. So what to do now? I guess drain it and clean it. Okay, now we're going to take that gas tank off of there, guys. Okay, let's take off the gas tank. Just a little clip like this. Come on, baby. Trying it with one hand, right? There we go. So now we just rinse and clean this tank. That wasn't bad. Alright guys, now we're going to take off the carburetor bowl, and that's just back here. I don't know if you can see that. We'll go sideways, and the bolt was hand tight. Now it might have just vibrated off hand tight. We don't know. Oops. I hate doing stuff one-handed. There we go. Well, it doesn't look too bad. It's got that green gas in it, but... Alright guys, I'm just putting the carburetor bowl back on without cleaning any of the carburetor. We're gonna just give it a try. Just put the tank back on. Well, worst case scenario is it doesn't start. Alright, some clean premium fuel. Okay, you guys have seen this before. It's my priming mixture. And it just helps dry engines get going again. It's got 10% oil and 90% fuel. You ready, guys? I'm doing this right-handed. I don't do that very well. Well, that's encouraging. Not much going on there, right? Duh. I didn't hook up the governor spring. Let's just see here. Let's pump it up. I just might change everything. From a jack to a king. Okay. Let's just tighten up the tangs a little bit. Throw a little choke. I bet you it works good now. Okay, we got to take the carburetor off and clean it. Looks like the emulsion tube is plugged. So we'll get to that next. Thanks, guys. Okay, so you saw how this engine was surging. So that tells me the carburetor needs to be cleaned. And we're just going to take it off and clean it. Wow. Well, that got it off. We didn't break anything. Okay. Gas tank. Let's just set this back. Oh, fuel spill. This is an older unit. I'm going to take this idle screw out. Okay, let's get serious. Okay, I'm picking out the emulsion tube now. It's loose. That's okay. So this is where I expect to find clogs. It's clear. Good. I'm going to push the emulsion tube out from underneath there. Oops. That just fell out. Sweet. Now hopefully, well, we don't want to hope for clogs, but this is what you hope for. That one's good. That one's good. Nothing in the bigger holes. Yes, there's a clog there. And I think there's, if you look really close, looks like there's one in there. So let's find out. Let's just have a little look. Can you see that? Ah, look at that, folks. Now I'm going to just lay this cloth down there and shoot back through the other way. See if we get a piece of dirt out of it. Yes. And it's not very big. But right there. So that's good news, guys. It's still not completely clean, that hole. Look at that. There. I'm looking for just the right width of wire. 26 gauge. I'm just going to blow the card cleaner off here. I'm going to show you where I suspected there were clogs. In there, behind that pin, which is also a jet, there's three holes. One there, there, and there. And there, if you look at where the things are drilled, they're connected to all the different jets there, and up through there where there's a ball bearing, they're connected to there. So I just want to have a look. Good. More air. Now, I've wrecked this jet trying to take it off before, so I'm not going to. I did see fluid flow through there when I sprayed into here. See that? So that's okay. So now, without further ado, we are going to reassemble this guy. The emulsion tube is clean. I got the dirt off of it. The big jet's clean, and reassembly is the same as the assembly. This just goes through the carburetor body and supports the throttle from the other side. It's pretty old school, actually. It was out about 1/16 of an inch there. Good. I think the only thing left is the bowl. Might as well loosen this. Clean it out too. Just making sure the orientation is right. El Dano! So now the installation is reverse. Alright guys, I don't want to run this motor too long. I got it all back together, and it's not surging, but it's really close to surging. I'll just show you what I mean. So now we're going to work on the pump.